Train. Hello, everybody. Welcome into the intermission on the Check Me Out Ray Train. Hello, Snatcher Leah. We have gone through quite a few already. We had a couple folks that had some last minute emergencies and had to drop out. So, with that being said, they happen to be back to back, which actually worked out pretty good for me. So that's going to let me hang out and talk to you guys for about 30 minutes. We'll talk about Ray Trains. We'll talk about, and there is the Ray. Thank you, Burper, our Aunt Burper, or whatever you go by. Thank you so much for coming in and bringing all your friends with you. Well, we're just going to call this the intermission. We're going to call this the intermission and just kind of see what's going on. First off, my first question to everybody, I'm going to let you know, the folks that have been on this Ray Train so far has been the Thrifty Owl, Goldmine, Donna Sue 777, Travel My Closet, Loretta's Legacy, The Storage Guy, T-Bubble Fuzz, and Burper. From you guys' perspective, have you enjoyed? I'm telling you, I'm gonna do me a little giveaway right now. I do giveaways, okay? I do giveaways. I don't do crazy giveaways, but I'm doing a You Suck at Parking card. So jump in there right now and get a free You Suck at Parking card. So I hoped. Yeah, Mary, I've met some really interesting people, right? Some new folks, and I think it's beneficial. I saw two folks that were both in Houston. I think it was it Travel My Closet or Donna Sue and Travel My Closet. I think we're both in Houston. So we may have hooked up some really new friends together that may be able to collaborate on some stuff going forward. I also saw that there's a lot of folks in here. T-Bubble Fuzz is in Houston too, so yeah, there's quite a few. And I also saw a lot of folks in here that are from the North Carolina, South Carolina area. So we may get a North Carolina, South Carolina, maybe even Upper Georgia meeting in the works, maybe for next year. A little bit too late for this year, but maybe for next year. North Idaho, Cake Boys from North Idaho. So I hope, first of all, that everybody has enjoyed being here and meeting all the folks, right? Ohio's been, everybody. And that's the thing. I talk in multiple time zones. I made a couple jokes in the group chat about how we communicate, and I've been on Whatnot. In December will be 3 years. In December will be 3 years. I love the community. I think somebody one of the chats either today or yesterday. I was in 3 trains yesterday myself, and said something about everybody is great. Everybody here. Yes, I know Nevada Shop Girl. I'll be there on the 16th. I'm going to Vegas on the 16th to the 21st or something like that. So looking forward to meeting all the folks that are out there who want to hang out and have a dinner or something like that. We'll figure something out. Get in the giveaway. It doesn't cost you nothing. It costs you absolutely nothing to get a free You Suck at Parking card. All right. That's how I do giveaways. Also, I will be doing if I get enough people in the room tonight, I'll do an Amazon gift card giveaway at the 8:45 wrap-up show. So hopefully everybody that is on the train today, you need 1 million of those, right? Everybody that's on riding the train or presenting in the train as salespeople, if you all show up, if every one of you shows up at I'll do a $50 Amazon gift card. All right, I'll do a $50 Amazon if every single person that's on the train tonight shows up at 8:45. I know it may not be possible, but that's a challenge I'm gonna throw out there to everybody. You sound like Bill. I don't know. I am my own person. Guys, get the giveaway. What the heck? There's nobody. I mean. It's free. It's free. You can give it to your significant other. You can give it to your wife. You can give it to your husband. You can just put it on a random person's car that just parked wrong, right? Just, boop. And it also has on the back of it, why? Parking over the line, all the things, right? You can mark them all off. So anyhow, let's talk a little bit about Ray Trains, guys. So far, I think the guys, the sellers that have been on here so far have enjoyed this. I'm looking at doing another one in November again. So message me. Yes, yes. I know 50 minutes, and luckily I have 30 minutes to kind of fill. I have until I have to raid into Sadie Cat's Curiosities at 4:45. So I got 25 more minutes to kill. But I don't ever believe you barely survive. Lulu right down there, she knows about my trains. I've got some crazy trains. I've got some crazy trains, but I enjoy these. I enjoy these because it brings the community together. There's no pressure, right? Other than the fact that you only have 15 minutes. When I first started doing Whatnot, uh, I used to think that if a train wasn't an hour long, then it wasn't worth my time. I have learned, in my opinion, I can squeeze more into 15 minutes of selling time than I can. Here comes the first giveaway. Who's going to get the You Suck at Parking card? How do you say that? One fish? One fish? Anyhow, there you go. You're getting that in the mail. It comes snail mail. 7 to 7,000 days of each. Oh, duh. Sorry about that. One of each. Oh my gosh. It's tough reading these names, guys. What was I saying? I got like sidetracked. I saw a squirrel and I was like, what squirrel? I don't know where I went. I really don't know where I went. But I do know one thing. I have my cup of coffee and I'm happy about it. Ray Train, yeah, thank you, Lulu. Lulu and Ross, if you don't know them, Lulu 80 and her husband Ross are absolutely amazing. They're a lot of fun. I like watching them. You have that? Yes, Shopdoor has that cup. I need to buy some more. I'm out. But we were talking about hour-long raid trains, right? When I was on the, you can get more done in 15 minutes. That's a fact. Matter of fact, yesterday I was on 3 different raid trains. The longest one being 30 minutes. The shortest one being 10 minutes. I had a 10-minute, a 20-minute, and a 30-minute raid train I was on. Now, the 30-minute, I was just sitting there relaxed and sold stuff. Wait till you try my 5-minute trains. But I was in a 20-minute show yesterday. In 20 minutes, guys, I was able to run and sell. Not just run, I sold 60 items. Yes, I sold 60 items in 20 minutes. So it can be done. Now, granted, it was 10 seconds sudden death. It was one after the other. But it can be done. It was so much fun. I was literally pouring sweat after it all. I had a table set up. I had grid lines put out there, and as the item was sold, I would label number 1, number 2, number 3. So that way you know how to worry about keeping track of what's what. So now, speaking of what my Lulu 80 will attest to this, and some of the folks that have been in the show will admit my signature train right now is filled for October. Matter of fact, it's next Sunday, October 12th. Climb the Whatnot Ladder Battle Train. Climb the Whatnot Ladder Battle Train. Yes, Sean's on that train. S. Fish is on that train. I'm calling it my signature train. We've done it once already. This is the second go around here in September 12th. Next Sunday. How it works. Hey Sasquatch, it's a 15-minute train. However, you only have 13 minutes of selling time. And I did that. And again, if you guys want to take any idea that I have and run with it, that is fine. Yes, it's a 15-minute train with 13 minutes of selling time. What you have is a minute buffer at the beginning and a minute buffer at the end. Because being is a battle train, a competition between sellers, you want to make sure that every seller has exactly the right amount of time. All right? So if my show starts at 4 o'clock, I started, in 15 minutes, she made exactly. See Lulu right there? Made more money than her last 2 shows. So, hey, Tiger Lily, we're talking about, you have come into the intermission of the Check Me Out Raid Train. All new sellers. We had a couple sellers that had to drop out because of personal reasons. So I came in and filled in their 2 spots. You have me until, I want to make sure I do this right. You have me until 4:45 p.m. Eastern time, for another 20 minutes. So again, back to the climb the whatnot ladder battle train. You have a minute after your show is scheduled to start. So if your show is scheduled to start at 4 o'clock, you can't start running your item until 4:01, your very first item. So, and then at 4:14, or whatever time it is, 14 minutes in, you have to stop running. It gives you a minute buffer to say your thank yous, to breathe, to gather yourself, run a buyer's giveaway if you want to real quick, and get ready to raise so the next person is rated on time. Because it's all about fairness, right? It is not for the faint at heart. So here's how it works, though, guys. Item number 1 has to start at $1. And they're all preloaded. So they have to be, it can't be random pulls, all preloaded. Item 2 starts at $2. Item 3 at $3. Item 4 at $4. Item 5 at $5. You kind of get the drift, right? So, however, here's the kicker. You can't move to item number 2 until item number 1 sells. So item number 1 of the $1 sells. All right, you can move to item number 2. It sells for $2 or more. It starts at $2 or more. And then you climb the ladder. Storage guy messaged me. I don't have, November is the next one I have available. I have not set the date and time yet for it. But message me on that and say you want to be interested in the climb the whatnot ladder. Yeah, it was so much fun. Guys, look at all the TGM apprentices popping up right there. But I will tell you that the winner of last month's battle train, it was Vintage Glass Couple, climbed 48 rungs. Okay, so that means item 35 started at $35. Item 36 started at $36. Item 47 started at $47. Item 48 started at $48. Yeah, they literally killed it. Here is their deal, though. It was amazing. I was so pumped for them. And I don't participate. Didn't participate in September. No, it cannot be random pulls. It cannot. It has to be preloaded items because you have to know what's coming next. Here is the kicker, though. Here's the kicker. Let's just say, for instance, this is item number 2. Item number 2, right? This is pocket knife. If it doesn't sell, you can add something to it. You get 3 attempts to sell the dollar item, the preloaded item. So what you can do is say, oh, this didn't sell at $2. I'm throwing in this pair of scissors with it and run it again. So you can add to it. You get 3 chances, 3 strikes and you're out, and that's the highest rung you climb. If for some reason you don't succeed after that, you can always continue selling, but that's the highest score you got. So we had several people. Here's where I was confused. Are we allowed to put 12 and 3 as the same items? 12 and 3. I don't understand what you're saying. 12 and 3 is the same item. 1, 2, okay. 1, 2, and 3 is the same item. You could, if you have 3 separate items. Yes, you could if you have 3 separate. If you had 3 of these, this could be item number 1 at $1. If you had another one, this could be item number 2 at $2. If you had another one, you could be item number 3 at $3. But it has to be 3 separate items. You got to have them because you're going to sell them. Hey, the resource, welcome in. We're just talking about raid trains. I have another 15 minutes. I'm raiding into Sadie's Cat Curiosities at 4:45 p.m. And we are on the new sellers Check Me Out Raid Train. It's called Check Me Out Raid Train, and it's going to be running up until the wrap-up show at 8:45 p.m. tonight. After me, we're going into Sadie Cat's Creations. Then we're going into Sin City 28, CINCITY 28. Then we're going into Gift Emporium. Who's yelling at who? I always talk this way. You know that. uh, Gift Emporium. Okay. So I don't sell number 2, and you already tried 3 times. Then you can run whatever you want to. Yeah, exactly. Then you can run whatever you want to. Uh, I am kind of mellow today. I am. I had a really good day yesterday. I sold in one show was 10 minutes, one show was 20 minutes, one show was 30 minutes. So in an hour, I sold almost 100 items in an hour total. I do need more coffee. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Take a sip. If you have a cup of coffee there, guys, go ahead. Or whatever you're drinking, take a sip. There we go. Yeah. Toast. Cheers, everyone. So Gift Emporium from 5:15 to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. No more swiping at 5:30 to 5:45. I am very detailed. And if you get on my sign-up sheet, when I send you the sign-up sheet, I am ask anybody on this train. I am very detailed about how, what, when, where, all the stuff you're supposed to do. Because I truly believe that a train, if it's not run properly, will derail and be the worst experience for you or your buyers. You don't want that. You want your buyers to see that it's a very well-run train. Have someone messed up once. Someone messed up once. Oh, on trains, yeah. People mess up on trains. It's human, right? It's human. However, there's no excuse for not knowing, right? Make sure I'm still right. I'm still at 4:45. If you know and you're trying to do the right thing, that's one thing. If you don't know who you're rating, come on now. If you sign up for a raid train and you don't know who you're rating, wait a minute, something's wrong there. If you sign up for a raid train and then, here's one that gets me. Sign up for a raid train and then message me and go, what time did I sign up for? That's interesting too. So, you always got to know who you're rating. Exactly. Always got to know who you're rating. Hello, Layla. How are you, friend? Haven't seen you in like a many moons ago. Welcome in. Be honest with you, when I first started doing raid train, I accidentally did go to the wrong person. I did. It was a rookie mistake, but it happens. It was a happen. On the internet, cell phone went down. It was, oh gosh. Yeah, screenshots and notes. So again, where were we? We were at, I don't know where we were. No more swiping at 5:45. 5:45 to 6 p.m. Bella's Vintage Vendor. At 6 to 6:15 p.m., we're into Neo Deals. 6:15 to 6:30. All these are Eastern times. We're into Collector's Items for You. At 6:30 p.m., we're at Jet Setting Finds. 6:45 p.m., I can't speak. We're going into Loki Mom. That kind of rhymes with Pokemon, but Loki Mom. At 7 p.m., we're going into not Mr. Spink, but Mrs. Pink, 1976. I'm always going to call you that. I'm sorry. If you're here, that's always going to be. It's going to be a joke. Between you and me, going forward, it's going to be Mr. Spink. And then at 7:15 p.m., Shop Coastal Pastures. 7:30, Quiffon, Mr. Yes, exactly. Oh, at 7:30 to 7:45 is QUIFAW and Quiffon. 7:45 to 8, Hooked Again. 8 to 8:15, Z Cutie Closets. I love that name. Yes, and then there's the one that's saying me. 8:15 to 8:30, Snatched It with Leah. And we're finishing up at 8:30 to 8:45 with Cake Boy, 11:23, and then back to me at 8:45 p.m. I promise you, I won't keep you long at 8:45 p.m. So, first of all, anybody have any questions? Yes, we're having a blast. It started at 1:45 p.m. Eastern Time earlier today. We've got 16 more sellers after this. Again, I do multiple raid trains. If you're interested, message me. I can't promise you I'll get back to you today. I'll try to look at all my messages and prioritize them. And I will respond to everybody. Just may not be today. Burper, thank you for coming on. It is a kind of a busy day today. So we're just hanging out, enjoying the time. Let me do another giveaway. Let's do another Message me, friend. Message me. We're going to give away another one of these right here because I can. I said, you suck your parking card. It does not cost you a dime. Jump in the giveaway. And guys, talking about giveaways. I know Burr, everybody has their thing, right? Everybody has their thing. I will tell you, and you see, I'm in group chats on Facebook, on groups on Facebook and stuff, and you see all the negativity and the positivity and one of the biggest differences that people have is on giveaways. Again, everybody is absolutely okay to do their thing. However, I look at giveaways as this. It's a marketing expense. Okay. This is a fun little giveaway, right? This is a fun little giveaway. It fits in a plain white envelope. It cost me 78 cents to mail them, plus the email for less than $1, plus the cost of the card. So about $1.25. About $1.25. I send this out as a giveaway. Matter of fact, jump in the giveaway for this right here. You could, do whatever you want to with it. I use it as marketing. So I say, well, Gumby, all you're doing is getting followers that aren't buying anything, right? So yeah, stick on the driver's window. But that's where you don't know. I have done giveaways, and literally months later, they come into my show and say, oh yeah, and buy something and say, I met you because you were doing a giveaway and I popped into your show. So that $1.25 that you spent right there potentially gets you bigger sales. Not always, but in the long run it does. So if you're doing it as a business, consider it as a marketing expense, y'all. It's a marketing expense, and you're able to just promote yourself. Maybe throw a business card in there with it or something like that. It doesn't cost you anything extra to throw an extra something in there. I just ran giveaways earlier today for the first time. I think I messed up because, oh yeah. All right, so yeah, you've got to. I will message me. I've got a YouTube channel. Go to my YouTube channel, which is also called The Gumby Man. Okay, The Gumby Man, and I've got a YouTube. A short YouTube on there that talks about how to set up PWE shipping. So check me out on that there. Go to my YouTube channel and just search Whatnot Shipping underneath of that, and it will tell you exactly, walks you step by step how to do it. It should only cost you 78 cents to ship one of these out. So I got hello, sweet pumpkin pie. Welcome in. I have got till 4:45. I still got 8 more minutes. Coconut gravy flipping crazy. How are you, friend? Also, can run items during these raid trains, and there's you have to sell. It all depends. And it all depends on the raid train. Like today's train, the Check Me Out raid train, right? It is a new seller introduction raid train. It's basically you're introducing yourself. You are telling the Whatnot world who you are and what you stand for, what you sell. So you should be selling what you would normally sell. I sell everything. Pokemon cards, the plants, the vintage glass, you name it, I sell it. But now, however, there may be specific. My YouTube name is The Gumby Man. The Gumby Man. The Space Gumby Space Man. And matter of fact, I should be live on there right now. So yeah, The Gumby Man. Go in there, make sure if you do, like, share, and subscribe. All that stuff, right? We still got about 6 minutes. Thank you, Monique. But yeah, we still got about 6 minutes. But that's what some trains may be specific to what you're supposed to sell. I've got a raid trade coming up on the 26th of October, which is called Which is Which Giveaway Train. Which is which giveaway train. It's kind of a fun little train. It's a 10-minute train. We have to do at least 2 giveaways, and you have to let the first person pick which they want, right? And one of the giveaways has to be at least a $20 gift card to a national retail establishment. I like Amazon because it's easy for me to get on Amazon, buy it, and send it via email. So here comes the giveaway for this right here. You Suck at Parking card gets going to Snatch It with Leah. Look at there. In 3D, everybody. In 3D. Congratulations, Leah. I think there's a couple. I think you've got more than one for me now. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it's the alligator rhythm. Y'all have heard about the alligator rhythm, right? So congratulations on that. But yeah, but some trains, but if you're interested in being on the giveaway train, you got to realize it is a giveaway train. You can sell anything you want to, but you got 10 minutes, but you got to make sure you do 2 giveaways. So it could take most of your time doing that. I am actually I'm in Florida, alligator rhythm. There you go. I will be raiding into Sadie's Cat Curiosities. Guys, make sure that you follow this train. Make sure that you follow this train all day long with all the people. So do you have to do 3 giveaways and 4? No, you don't have to. You can put them on. You have to do at least 2 giveaways. You have to do at least 2 giveaways. I'm going to do at least 3 and run it for like 3 minutes a piece. And one of them is going to be a $20 Amazon gift card or more. I haven't decided. Maybe more depending on how many people I got. So, and the other 2 could be whatever you want to. Like 2 of mine may be this right here, and one of them, you're right, and one of them will be the Amazon gift card. And I'll let the winner of Give You One pick which is which, and I'll put their name on it. And then the winner of Give You number 2 gets the pick from the other 2, and the last one gets, of course, the last one, which is why I bought one I bought earlier. I can't remember who I bought it from. So one has to be a $20 Amazon gift or $20 gift card. Correct. That's what the train is advertised to be. So again, I got 4 minutes, and I'll be raiding into Sadie's Cat Curiosities. So again, make sure that you are following me, bookmarking all my shows, messaging me about any trains you got. I'll be putting together probably a spreadsheet of folks, a list of folks that are interested in being on trains, because it is possible to lose track of it in messages. I get so many messages a day that it's very possible to lose track of who messages me about what. Because I also get messages about other trains that I'm on, plus trains that I'm doing, all that fun stuff. So, so that's where we're at on that. So, guys, thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I'm all about building the community here on Whatnot. So I want to make sure that anybody that comes into my Whatnot stream feels welcome, no matter what. And I want especially everybody that's on this train today, all the folks that are selling. I want to know that I hope and pray that I did everything in my power to make it as easy on you as possible while staying as organized as possible for this train, because it does take organization to make sure things work out properly. So, and I appreciate y'all dealing with me the same way I dealt with you. So again, sometimes when I text can be interpreted a lot different than actual vocal communication. So just remember, if I ever text you something, it is not as a slap on the wrist as, hey, we need to fix this to make sure that everybody can see the train in the search, right? That kind of stuff. So yeah, exactly. Mary, Rags the Roof is exactly correct. Every link in the chain is important. And just letting you know, I am tracking how many people, this is important too, because again, I got 2 minutes. As someone comes into a train, I want to know on my trains, can these people hold a room? It's very important to me to hold a room. I'm looking here at my numbers right now, and I'm holding a room and I'm not selling nothing. What would happen? Hey, so Vicky, what would happen if I'm selling stuff? Would I have a better room? That's the stuff I'm looking at for potential train riders. I got 1 minute, so I'm going to start this raid for Sadie's Cat Curiosities. Again, ride the train the whole time. Let's see, let me get this raid started. SADIE. There they are live right there. Guys, do me a favor, drop green hearts in the chat when we get there. stay on the train and give everybody the warm welcome that you've given me, and I appreciate it. Let's go now. See ya.